strawberry or lemon? Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Welcome. Dear twin, as you can tell, today's video is a little more relaxed than usual. I have my drink, my beverage to enjoy during the making of this video, and I've moved locations to the living room. Also, check out this cup. My dad got it for me like a few months ago, and I love it. It's so perfect. Also, in the spirit of fall, I went to this like activities fair type thing last night with my friends, and they had a hayride with 2 horses, and I'd never been on a hayride before, but it went all the way around campus and played music, and it was pretty fun. The only thing was that there was no hay, so that was kind of disappointing, but it was pretty fun. And then when we actually got back to the activities center thing on campus, there were marshmallows and chocolate, and caramel apples and like hot cocoa and apple cider, and they were just so warm and delicious, and I loved it. And guess what? Okay, there was this guy, and he was a balloon guy. Like, he made stuff out of balloons, you know? Like, it's really cool, all the things that you can make out of balloons. Like, I can make a worm and a snake, but like, I'm no Wiggles the Clown or anything. I can't make anything like amazing. So this guy, he's been doing it for like 10 years, I think, and he had like this chart. So he could make you like a dog or a moose or a ram or a cat or like a hat. And he had like his list of basic 20 things that he could make you. Or you could ask him to give you a surprise. Now, there were lots of people walking around who would ask for surprises. This one girl had like a giant penguin that he made that looked really cool. This guy was a scuba diver because he even had like the bubbles coming out of his mouth that this balloon guy made him. There was a little kid walking around that looked just like Iron Man made out of balloons. And so I waited in line because I needed to have a balloon, obviously. Like, I wasn't gonna leave this place without a balloon. But he made me a blue lightsaber. Okay, a blue lightsaber. And I got to fight a guy with it. There was a random guy running around who the balloon guy had made an alien like Nerf gun for, and this guy was like going around shooting people, and he found me with my lightsaber, and I dueled him twice and I won. It was great. It was great. Let me show you the lightsaber. Let me see if I can turn it on. It's on. Dun 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 dun. Also, at the activities thing, I made a turkey like you make when you're 5 years old, and I just want to show it to you because I love it. This is my turkey. I taped him to the wall because I didn't know where else to put him, and I wanted him to be on display. There he is with his snood thing and all that, and he's made out of foam. And I traced my hand and everything, and I glued all the feathers on one by one because I'm totally 5 years old and I love him, and he's my new favorite thing. So now, on a slightly more serious note, I'd like to move on to what you were talking about in your last video, particularly your question about friends with benefits versus casual dating, right? Okay, so obviously I'm not an expert. I just have an opinion and different experiences and things that I've learned throughout my life. Okay, so from what I understand it, casual dating is more like what someone does when they don't want to take anything too seriously at the moment, but they do still want to kind of like put themselves out there and like be with people. So you can go out with different people like at different times, and you don't have like a real commitment to anyone, but you do want to see like if you can form a real connection with someone. And so you're just kind of like floating around, going on dates, and trying to get a feel for like what's going on. Or maybe you don't even want anything serious ever, and you just like want to go out with people, which is perfectly fine. So that's kind of like more what casual dating is. Now, friends with benefits, on the other hand, that can be defined in a couple different ways, but I think at the core of it, it's really just two people who have decided that while they still have kind of like a friendship going, they also like want the physical aspect of it, like kissing, sex, stuff like that. But even though in a relationship like that, a friends with benefits relationship, people discuss that they want to keep all emotion and like real connection out of it, there is always at least one person in that kind of relationship that is incapable of doing that. So really, it is not the best relationship to have, in my opinion. But as far as the definition of it goes, it's really just about like the physical aspect of it and not the emotional connection. So I know I discussed this with you already in between the making of your last video and the making of this video, but I just wanted to like kind of explain it again, just in case there's anyone else watching this, or in case you wanted to like see me say it or hear me say it or anything like that. Now that that's all squared away, I wanted to let you know that it like took me so long to get your pun last week. Okay, first of all, it's usually pronounced ghoul, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was, it was such a bad pun. Like, I don't even, like, I had to watch your video like 4 times before I understood what you were talking about or what the point of that pun was. I just didn't get it. Oh my god, it's like the worst one yet, and I can't. But on that note, this week's riddle is, why are there so many Smiths in the phone book? Okay, well that's it for this week's video, twin, but I really like seeing your last video, and I'm super, super excited for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and just, I love this holiday time of the year. It makes me so happy and cozy, and I love it. Okay, well I can't wait to see your video next week, and I love you. Bye! Also, I just wanted to let you know that my phone has been bounced on this photo of Michael Cera the entire filming of the video. Okay, bye.